Dale Reynolds Gaming, racing excellence. Well, hello everybody, my name is Dale Reynolds, and I sincerely thank you very, very much for coming back to another NASCAR Thunder 2004, the Rookie Championship Career Season Mode playthrough, where we make the impossible possible.
The place where the possible and the impossible meet to become the Possimpible.
The Possimpible? Really?
Inventing your own word shows creativity and vision.
And where fantasy becomes reality.
Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality. Did you have any doubt?
In the last video, race number 21 at Indianapolis smoked the field by, like, I don't even remember, 13 seconds, 12 seconds, something like that. It was a ridiculous amount of seconds. It was seconds that we won, not tenths of a second, seconds. That's what all 250,000 people at Indy were doing last video. In this video, we're going to Watkins Glen, New York for the Sirius at the Glen. Race 22 of 36 in this playthrough, catching everybody back up. First, I will obviously do the same here. Legend difficulty, 10% race length, and no assists. Just throwing that out there for you guys because I gotta have the proof at the beginning of every video. So, average finish in 15th place, advanced auto, 100 happiness, 100 happiness, 100 happiness, and all my sponsors are now at a 91 prestige. I'd be curious to see what they would want to offer at the end of the season when their contract expires. 100 happiness on all the crew guys and the team members, which is fantastic. We still got one race left on engine bodies and chassis being overhauled. We got 2 races left on my expensive ass engine hoist, which I don't understand why. We could just go rent one from Advance Auto. Why can't Advance Auto is my sponsor? Why can't they just kick me? Why can't they just give me a engine hoist? Like, you can't just like, hey boys, can I just have an engine hoist? I gotta spend 300 grand on one? Unreal. No wonder why NASCAR is going downhill so fast. Goddamn cost of competition is insane if I'm paying $300,000 for a freaking engine hoist. I'm rambling. Anyway, just kidding. In this video, big thank you, big shout out to Dancingyeti Gamer2003 once again. I believe in the last video I did not name the car correctly, so my apologies. He says he wants the car to be called Turtles, so that's what it is this time around. It's Turtles. Once again, a big thank you to Dancingyeti Gamer, a big shout out to him. Thank you for the paint scheme. Once again, is the angle scheme with the red. Kind of got the golden, yellow, and the black angles. You got the skinny numbers, white with the blue outline. It looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. We've had decent success with this scheme. It is on a Ford Taurus chassis, and we've had pretty good luck. So, once again, big thank you to him for that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's try to make the impossible possible. Let's see if we can get win number 10 of this season here at Watkins Glen, which, truth be told, I'm expecting that it's going to happen with relative ease because road courses are easy in this game. Just like Sonoma, it's going to be pretty easy, so I'm kind of expecting that to happen. So, well, without me rambling and going on, the car rating is a 60 for those of you that are curious to know. We're going to Watkins Glen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Burton is on the pole. How about that? Good old Mark Martin. I'm going to show you guys the car setup here that we'll be using here at Watkins Glen. Manual transmission, once again, manual transmission. That's just my preference. The manual transmit, the automatic pisses me off in this game on the road courses. So, 20 PS on the tire pressure. It's not as low as it was at Sonoma because at Sonoma, it's not as high speed. You get some pretty high speeds here at Watkins Glen. So, a little higher on the tire pressure, 20 PSI. Downforce, again, kicked a little bit down because it's more of a high-speed track. So, front fender flare is at 74 inches. The rear spoiler is at 52 degrees. Suspension, once again, we're not staggering them. Just keep them nice and equal. It's supposed to be a very neutral setup so that you can go right and left, you know, relative ease. 40% on both the front and rear springs, and the wedge is even at a 0.0 all the way across the board. And the gear ratios are a preset 6. Nothing super fancy there. So, please feel free to try to set up out. Let me know if you like it, you don't like it. If you're playing along with me, I welcome you to play along and try to attempt this challenge yourself. go qualifying here at Watkins Glen. Yep, that's pole. So in turn 1, brake really hard at the 3. You're going to lock them up a little bit. Get it down, pointed. Get going. Up the S's. You're just going to use your butt. Yeah, it's butt feel once again. Just go up the hill. Don't overdrive the S's. That's really important. And then my braking point going into the bus stop at the 500 sign right there. Hit the brakes real hard. Kind of let it float, balance it in and out right there. And again, you're just gonna kind of use your butt feel going through turn 9. Just don't overdrive. That's the biggest point, is just don't overdrive. So going into the last left-hander, use that 300 marker. And use the beginning of that concrete wall to the left there for the last right-hander. Coming off the last corner, obviously we're already on the pole, but there's how you run it at a 108.13, and that was actually a little bit of a conservative lap right there. But the Possimpible, ladies and gentlemen, where fantasy becomes reality. I'm a Derek Jeter fan, and that quote will never leave my head. On the pole, Watkins Glen. I ain't touching this car. Welcome to Shit Show Central, presented by EA Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing here at Watkins Glen.
The 83 car will try for another top 5 finish in this one.
Well, his team is real excited about their success so far. In fact, I believe they'll have another top 5 race as long as he keeps his car out of trouble.
Golf clap.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
43 Winston Cup engines come to life. Dancingyeti once again on the pole next to Mark Martin. Look at that pair of Fords. Last week was a pair of Dodges. Now it's a pair of Fords up front. How awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, where fantasy becomes reality, ladies and gentlemen, let's go racing here at Watkins Glen. Let the shit show ensue. Once again, obviously didn't get the greatest of starts because, you know, it's just how the game is. Car rating is low, engine horsepower rating is low. But here we are already trying to get back up to the lead, racing Mark Martin. Mark Martin's going to throw some nasty blocks. But he swings way wide. Wow. That really threw me off. He swung way wide. But here we go. Taking the lead here. Turn number 9. He's still out there. Leaving him a lane. Still out there, still there. He's going to have the inside lane right here. We're going to get back by him. So look at that. And pulling away. What a good run through, I think that's turn 8 or turn 10, whatever. Whatever how many turns there are at this track. Nobody can ever seem to agree on how many turns are at a road course. You see that the passing indicator has gone away. And it's come back. Got to check up big time here in turn 1. But we'll get a nice good run off, and that'll go back away again. Yeah. Out to the lead. Here at Watkins Glen. What else is new? Where fantasy becomes reality. Shit Show Central, commence. Obviously, this tires start to wear out. I forgot to mention this in Sonoma, but tires start to wear out and everything else. You need to back up your braking points. You know, the braking points that I pointed out to you, you need to start backing them up a little bit. There's no way you can make some of these braking points on worn tires, so you really need to start backing you got to back them up once the tires wear out. I'm coming up on lap cars here. Now obviously these guys have pit, but still coming up on lap cars here at Watkins Glen. This is ridiculousness. Casey Mears, don't be a dick again like you were in Sonoma. Just let me go this time. I am low on fuel. We got 3 laps to go. I will have to pit, but at this point it's going to be just, it's pretty much for naught. Because we've got such a huge lead on these guys that even if I were to pit and they stayed out, they still wouldn't be able to beat me. Oh, I got somebody blowing up here. Who is that? That is, oh, that's only Hermie Sadler. Whatever. Only Hermie Sadler. Pitting right here and making no changes. Of course, that's okay though. And there's a caution for what? What is there a caution for? Why is there a fucking caution? I bet you this is gonna end the fucking race. What the fuck? It would be Hermie Sadler that causes the caution. Are you serious? Unbelievable. I swear to God, if I lose this race because of that. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's a top 10 finish. The top 10 will do just fine.
I'm not impressed with your bullshit, EA Sports. I am not impressed. I cannot believe I got fucked over by EA Sports bullshit. That is fucked up. We had that race won and you fucking know it. Oh, that's what I think right there. Why? Hermie Sadler, you fucking suck. Retire. Retire. I can't believe that we lost that fucking race because of that dumb bullshit. That's a hard one to swallow. Dancingyeti, I am sorry that we finished, what was it, 6th or 7th? I didn't even care. I don't even care at this point. Like, it wasn't the win. I don't give a shit. We lost points to Dale Jarrett. I mean, not a lot, but we lost a few. So here we are. Still leading the points, though. I mean, you know what? Truth be told, it was still a good finish. I think we finished like 6th or 7th. I'll have to go back and look at the footage because at that point, I was in fuck all mode. I was in fuck all mode when it was all happening and taking place. So I'll have to take it back. Look, it was still a decent finish. It was still a decent finish. I'm okay with that. Fine. Still 100% happiness on Advanced Auto. They're still at a 90 prestige. My fucking pit crew, they fucked up on that pit stop, but that wasn't even the problem. Like, it just all compounded. Like, they fucked up on pit road, then the caution came out while we were on pit road, and then we lost all the spots at pit road because Jeff Gordon was able to stay out, and the front, like, 6 or 7 were able to stay out and ride around in the caution and not pit, and oh yeah, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Got one race left on the engine hoist, and I got some engine bodies and chassis to overhaul, so that's what I will do. Go ahead and overhaul this chassis here at 205. You notice how the better your stuff gets, the more you start spending for overhauling. You never notice that? So, overhauling engine, body, and chassis, so we get fresh equipment, at least for Michigan, in the next video. Oh, that really sucks, man. Fuck, that sucks so badly to get stung like that, especially after dominating like that. Terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Alright, so let's take a look here. I think Gordon won the race, right? Yes, he did. And Jeff Gordon did grab the win. Standings after Watkins Glen, yours truly, with Dale Jarrett and Sega, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., a.k.a. Regnant Jesus, and Jeff Gordon has now moved up to the top 5. Jeff Gordon took the win there. It was only his 2nd win and only his 8th top 5 of the season. Ryan Newman, Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, Ricky Rudd, and Kevin Hart at the top 10 after Watkins Glen, where we now head to race 23 of 36. It'll be the Michigan 400 at the Michigan International Speedway. Once again, a big shout out and a big thank you to Dancingyeti Gamer. I am sorry that we could not come away with the win. We got the wrong end of the stick. It happens in racing sometimes, but it don't make it no easier to swallow, especially after dominating the race like that. But I apologize. Hopefully you'll forgive me, Dancingyeti, and hopefully you'll understand that we did have the car to beat that entire race. So once again, I thank you all very much for welcoming me into your lives once again with this video, whatever day that may be. My name is Dale Reynolds. Thank you sincerely for watching that video where we tried to make the impossible possible. We didn't quite make it that way, but yeah, it was still a great race. It was a very good race. We had it won. Had nothing gone wrong, we would have won the race. So that at least I can hang my head on. I really wish we could have won the fucking race. It really stings that we didn't, but it is what it is. We got to move past it. We got to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Next race is Michigan. Share this with everybody. If you like what you saw, please be sure to share, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. This way you get notified anytime I put up a NASCAR Thunder 2004 Rookie Championship Challenge video. I end my videos with be safe, have fun. I will see you guys in the next video, which will be race 23 of 36, the Michigan 400 from the Michigan International Speedway. Signing off on this video, once again, where we make fantasy become reality and we make the impossible possible. I'll see you guys on the next video. I am out of here. Deuces.
Make the ground shake.